Alright. So what is up, everyone? I am Multi Apples and I'm bringing you another video. How are y'all doing? I am doing good, thanks for asking. I hope you're doing good too. I'm playing some MX versus ATV All Out, so let's go ahead and have some fun playing this game. Let's start the event. Just have some fun. So Nightbot is working, that's good. If I ever say anything offensive, I do apologize. Let's reset. Let's actually play now. So yeah. Alright, sorry for yawning. First race of the stream. Let's have some fun. This is either Split Oak B or Crawley Creek. I don't remember which one. Alright, yeah, sorry for yawning. At least we're no longer in last place. Oh, shoot. That stinks. Yeah, I'm not doing well. That is messed up. Okay, now we're in last place. Still on lap 1, though. That's okay. So, yeah. I don't know what to talk about. I saw NXT War Games this past Sunday. I thoroughly enjoyed it. That was a good show. Uh, I the women's War Games match was better than the men's, in my opinion. My favorite women's wrestler in NXT now is officially Cora Jade. I like her. Very talented. Huge fan of Cora Jade. I thought she performed the best despite her shoulder getting injured. Glad she got the win. Although I'm not a fan of some of the other wrestlers on her team. I also like Kaylee Ray. She did well as well. Those are the two wrestlers on that team that I actually really like to watch. Let's see. Team 2.01 at NXT, which it actually made sense why they would win, considering that I know for sure Johnny Gargano was on the team and he's leaving. And as much as I like Johnny Gargano, I like him a lot. He really didn't need to pick up the win. I thought Team 2.0 really needed the win. I felt that the Team 2.0 needed the win more than Team Black and Gold. Admittedly, I like both wrestlers on both sides. And I was rooting for Team Black and Gold, though. Another match I enjoyed was Cameron Grimes versus Duke Hudson, but that's because I'm a huge fan of Cameron Grimes. I like Duke Hudson, but Cameron Grimes is my favorite NXT wrestler. I find him very entertaining. He's a good baby face. Very easy to support. Though I have to admit, Duke Hudson is a very good heel, in my opinion. He knows how to rile up the crowd, and he definitely knows how to get people to boo him, which is something a good heel should always do in professional wrestling. A very good bad guy should get you to hate them and boo them and not support them. And I think Duke Hudson does a fantastic job at that. So he is definitely doing his job well. And a good babyface, a good guy, a good hero should always get you to support them and root for them to win the match. And Cameron Grimes does that as well. He's more of like the underdog character. In some ways similar to Daniel Bryan, I think, when he was with WWE. And Daniel Bryan is one of my all-time favorites. He's with AEW now. He wrestles as Bryan Danielson. So I watch AEW. So I love to see AEW. I think AEW has better promos and matches, but I think WWE has better storylines. Pretty much the only thing WWE does good. And they actually don't do it very well, actually. So I think AEW. I I think AEW has could work on getting the reasons. So I lagged out of my last stream. Sorry about that, y'all. I will link it down below in the comment section. That is on YouTube. That's presuming that each stream is a different video. Got some pineapple mango Nestle Splash flavored water with me. I'm gonna drink when I throughout the stream. So yeah, in the stream I was just talking about WWE. So and AEW. WWE is not that entertaining, in my opinion. I don't think the storylines are that good. I think the difference between AEW and WWE storylines is AEW, I think they have potential to grow. Like they just sort of move on from one feud to the next without really doing any in-depth, putting an in-depth story. And I feel like AEW can improve in that way. Like they both WWE and AEW need to work on their storylines, in my opinion, for different reasons. Like for AEW, one week it's like John Moxley and Eddie Kingston were friends, and then or they were enemies, and then after a couple of weeks they were friends, without really going in depth of it, in my opinion. And then Eddie Kingston and CM Punk were like feuding, and then they're sort of like not feuding, and then CM Punk went on to the Miz. And I feel like there's a very good story to tell between CM Punk and Eddie Kingston, and there is actually a very good story to tell between MJF and CM Punk. Don't get me wrong, but I felt like they just moved on a little too quickly. Now the Hangman Page versus Kenny Omega feud and storyline was actually good. I felt that that was done, but I think the one thing that hurt it is I don't remember why, or maybe I didn't know why Hangman and Page was away, but I felt that him being away for a lot longer than he needed to be really hurts the feud. But they both. What I'm trying to say is that's not a factor on any of the wrestlers, but they actually both the feud and the storylines are there. I just think it wasn't well put together for one reason or another. So, but I think there's time for AEW to grow and develop, learn what kind of storylines work and what kind of storylines don't. That's just my opinion, though. Now WWE. I think the difference is that they have the storylines make more sense. They're just very lazily written. They're not good. They're not well written storylines, and I think, at least from my knowledge of reading the dirt sheets of what's going on behind the scenes, regardless of whether they're true or not, is the writing can be good, but it's just Vince McMahon not allowing the writing to be as good as it can be, and his input isn't as good as it once used to be. That's just my opinion, though. Like if he, I'm sure Vince McMahon allowed the writers and wrestlers to have more creative input, the stories would be better. And some of the matches are pretty bad as well. No, that's not to say AEW hasn't had bad matches. I remember it was, I believe, Matt Hardy versus Sammy Guevara at a pay-per-view. Or I know it involved Matt Hardy and it looked like a really bad bump. And I think Matt Hardy may have gotten a concussion or looked like he took a concussion. May have had some sort of injury, and I don't think that match should have continued. I don't remember which pay-per-view, but I believe it was a Falls Count Anywhere match. So I think that match should have ended after that bad bump shouldn't have happened. And I don't know whose call it was to make or continue the match. I don't remember, but it should not have continued after that. Actually, I like to think about I think it's something good. Like I know the next WWE pay-per-view day one is coming up on January 1st, 2022. So I'm glad they ended the TLC pay-per-view, but I do miss having a main roster pay-per-view on or in December. I think like the only um I think like the Extreme Rules or not Extreme Rules the Cell match and the the pay-per-view and the Elimination Chamber matches need to alternate every year between Extreme Rules or be reserved for like a big pay-per-view. Oops, sorry. Give me one moment. Hmm. The only pay-per-view that really, the only like non-standard match that really should be its own pay-per-view. There are two: the Royal Rumble every year, just because it's one of the big four and it has WrestleMania implications, and Money in the Bank. Now, I'm actually kind of wishing Money in the Bank would return to WrestleMania actually instead of in its own pay-per-view. See, for January, I still have the Royal Rumble. For February, I'd actually put No Way Out. I'd have No Way Out return in February. In March, I'd have Fastlane. April would be WrestleMania. May would be Extreme Rules. June would probably be Judgment Day. Let's see, what would July be? Actually, May would be Backlash. June would be Extreme Rules. July would be Judgment Day. August would have SummerSlam for Up to Me. September would be Night of Champions. I'd retire Clash of Champions because that sounds like a pay-per-view where you would have champion versus champion matches. Those are no fun, in my opinion. Those can be fun, but not as a not as a pay-per-view gimmick. So not a champions where every title is defended. Let's see. October would be what would October's pay-per-view? Ooh, that could be Bad Blood. November Survivor Series, and then December's Armageddon. Ah, shoot. That would be my WWE pay-per-view calendar schedule for the main roster. I'd like to see them do more, like when the COVID-19 pandemic is over. I'd like to see more pay-per-views outside of the outside. I'd like to put maybe one or two pay-per-views in Canada, but I'd love to see more pay-per-views outside the U.S. in different countries. I'd like maybe have like SummerSlam and Survivor Series in like Canada. Maybe like one of the minor pay-per-views in Royal Rumble in Canada. And then I like maybe have maybe a minor pay-per-view in like Australia, for example. Put a big pay-per-view in Japan, like SummerSlam in Japan or Mexico, and then you could put like Night of Champions in Europe. Or we could have a pay-per-view in South Africa, or a pay-per-view in Argentina, whatever. That's something I'd like to see. Maybe at least one pay-per-view outside of the U.S. and Canada a year, one or two, and maybe one or two pay-per-views outside of mainland U.S. and um, yeah, you could put like in Alaska or Hawaii. That would be cool, in my opinion. Just put a minor pay-per-view in Hawaii. Okay, we are in 7th place. I'm definitely gonna turn my fan now. And I think I'm gonna turn off the air conditioning as well. It's really cold. Now, bear with me. Yeah, I have some pineapple mango Nestle Splash with me. I'm gonna drink a little. Starting to get a bit thirsty. All right. I like, when the COVID-19 pandemic was over, I'd like to see AEW host shows and pay-per-views outside of the US. If you're watching this, please get the COVID-19 vaccine if you haven't already. Let's just end the pandemic as soon as possible. Oh no! Sure, that sucks. Oh well. Trying to think of what else. Well, I went to Houston. I think it should be about 2 weeks. Well, a week and a half ago, actually. I went to see the Houston Texans play the New York Jets. I'm not a fan of either team, but I wanted to go and see an NFL game, and I wanted to be safe while doing it. So I decided to go to we went on a Sunday. We left on a Saturday, and the game was on a Sunday. So that day, uh, my family and I decided to actually go to go to the game where the closest place, basically the closest city to where we live, which was Houston. Now, technically, Dallas is the closest city to where we live, but the Cowboys game was sold out. One, they had over 100,000 people there. The stadium could fit over 100,000 people. Two, so I wasn't going to risk it. Too many people. And three, they played on a Thursday. So that's why I didn't go. So that would actually leave Houston as the next closest city. New Orleans would be the third closest city after that. Then I think followed by Nashville. I'd say Foxborough, Massachusetts, which hosts the New England Patriots, would probably be the city furthest away from us. Either that or Seattle, that are hosts an NFL team. Ah, shoot, it crashed. But I enjoyed the NFL game. I'd love to go back if I could. Hmm. I'm hoping the New Orleans Saints or Philadelphia Eagles win the World Series, but or not the World Series, then Super Bowl. I don't know why I thought of the World Series. But I hope either Philadelphia or New Orleans wins. And not Child's looking for either team though. Seeing college basketball, I'm rooting for the Little Rock Trojans to win it all. Probably not going to happen, but I know this season is the last season in all sports that we're going to be a member of the Sun Belt Conference, as it was announced yesterday that the Little Rock Trojans are moving to the Ohio Valley Conference, effective July 1st, 2022. We have not, well, I don't know about other sports. I know for the men's basketball team, we have not played a lot of the teams in the Ohio Valley Conference. I know that's in the men's basketball team. I follow college basketball the most, or other college sports, and then college football. So I do support all the children's teams, all the Little Rock Trojans teams. Ah, shoot, we crashed. In the NBA, I am hoping. I don't have a favorite team, but I guess if I had to choose right now, it'd be the Charlotte Hornets. But that is subject to change because in the G League, you have Ray John Tucker, who plays for the Wisconsin Herd, and he is not under a contract with an NBA team, but he could get a contract, and whichever team he signs for, uh, I would support that team. The reason being is that I attended the same university as Ray John Tucker, and I had a class with him. And he is one of three basketball players I know, or that I've had a class with that are playing professional basketball players, or at least have met in person. There's Dusty Hannes, who's playing in Australia for the Adelaide 36ers. He and I went to the same middle school, and I've met him a couple times. He's pretty nice. Same with Ray John Tucker. And I had an online class with Root Manion, who plays for the Iowa Wolves. So if he gets signed to an NBA team, I'll support whatever team he's on as well. Whatever team those three players are on, I'll support. After this lap would be halfway done. Let me mute my mic really quick. Hold on. Sorry, y'all, I'm almost done. Alright, sorry about that. I had to help my grandmother out with the chores, so I was gone for so long. Sorry about that, y'all. Alright. Totally. Oh, I was talking about sports. Let's see. Talked about college sports and the NBA and the NFL. If in NHL, I would love to see the Seattle Kraken win their first Stanley Cup. Not sure that's gonna happen, but I'd love to see it this season. See, I would, yeah, if they don't win, I'd love to see a team like, I'd love to see the Philadelphia Flyers win it again. But if they don't win, I'd love to see a team that hasn't won win it again, or win it for the first time, I should say. The Seattle Kraken are my new favorite NHL team. In European soccer, I follow the team. I watch every Ajax game and I watch every Real Madrid game. Um, and I hope Real Madrid wins La Liga, and I hope Ajax actually wins the Eredivisie as well as the Champions League. For a team that usually does well, I'm surprised Barcelona hasn't been playing as well as they should be. Which is shocking. I don't follow Barcelona, so I'm wondering why they aren't playing as well as they should be playing. It's not, normally they're a top three club in La Liga. Normally they make it to the for sure to the semifinals of the Champions League, quarterfinals or semifinals, not the finals. but now they're going to play in the Europa League. I am just shocked that they aren't playing well. I know they're not doing well financially, but if someone that follows FC Barcelona can explain why they aren't playing well, it would really mean a lot if you could. Now let's see. Oh, we're gonna get 752 points added. We're more than halfway done with the race now. That's good. That's good. Let's see. What else is there to talk about? I've been watching a show on NBC called La Brea. It's very good. It's about a group of people who get uh who will fall through a sinkhole, and they have to figure out how to. They fall through a sinkhole and they get stuck in 10,000 BC, and essentially they have to figure out how to get back to 2021. So I think it's very interesting. I know I'm not talking very much. I'm sorry about that. Still thinking of stuff to talk about. Oh shoot, he crashed. That sucks. Let's see. I remember going to Madame Tussauds in London, England, earlier this year. I enjoyed it, my trip there. Took a tour of Chelsea, the stadium of Chelsea FC. I don't remember what it's called, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. That and Madame Tussauds was my favorite tour, other than the Natural History Museum I went to. Went to my favorite thing was hanging out with my sister and her friend. and we went to a VR virtual reality place. I also enjoyed this War of the Worlds VR experience that my sister and my mom and I went to. It was basically live acting of H.G. Wells' War of the Worlds book, which these actors would actually act out the book, various actors, and they would incorporate virtual VR headset, virtual reality headset throughout the story, throughout the performance as well. The audience, the audience played a part as well. I enjoyed that. What's up, Zero? I'm doing good. How about you? How you doing? Oh, we went the wrong way. It really does. It was really fun though. If you ever get the chance to go to London, it's really cool and really amazing. It's my favorite. It was definitely my favorite thing to do there. At least one of my favorite things. I'm trying to remember what else I did. I know I spent like the first 5 days in quarantine, understandably. So I can't. We went to some sort of museum that I can't remember the name of it. I think it was Science Museum as well. London is such a beautiful place, but it's really nice. I took like a tour on the River Thames. It was really fun. It wasn't that long though, but we got to see like up close, somewhat up close of the London Bridge and Big Ben as well. And then went to a couple parks. I went to one park in London. I can't remember the name of it. And then I actually took a train ride to Birmingham, England, and went to a park there as well. Yeah, of the River Thames. Not sure my English was the best there, but I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. See you later. Zero, you have fun. And take care. Got some. Let me turn my light, actually. Let me close my blinds. I got some Zevia with me. Also got a little sushi. See, I got some Zevia. Alright, let's continue. I think I'm going to turn on my mic and my face cam now. Just to make things a bit easier. Sorry, y'all. Let me just finish my sushi.
Mm-hmm.